Hello everyone, welcome to Textbook. My name is Anush Kumar, Java trainer, having 5+ years of IT experience. This is an advanced Java session. So till now we have created one application in Microsoft using a REST template, one application using a Figma client. These both we are communicating in microservice, basically a synchronous communication. Now we will basically create a one application, create a microservices, and we will use a Kafka for communication between two microservices. So Kafka and RabbitMQ basically are work as because they are basically used for asynchronous communication. Okay, here we are basically publishing and subscribing to the topics which we basically create in the Kafka. Okay, so and in previous lecture, I have covered in detail what is the architecture of the Kafka. Okay, what are different terms inside the Kafka? What are the broker? What are the topics? Okay, what are the parties and what is the producer? What is consumer? What is the public and subscriber topics? So in this session, we will basically jump into creating a microservice application using a Kafka. Okay, for using a Kafka, first we have to install the Kafka. Okay. Using a microservices, you have to first install the Kafka. So, okay, now go to your Google Chrome, search for the Kafka, KAF Kafka, just Kafka search. Mm, Apache Kafka, go to Apache Kafka. You can download it by go here, go to Quick Start. After Quick Start, click on here download and it will start download or go to the download Kafka. Okay, here. Then this is the latest version 3.9.1. Click on this and start download. Okay, I have already downloaded and I will not again download it because it will basically create a trouble in my PC because this is older PC. We just download the file. Okay, after downloading, you will see the file is being downloaded in your download folder. After download, you will basically what? Extract all. After extracting all, you will see this file, kafka.this. Okay. Now what you will do, you will copy this file, copy and paste in your C drive. Okay, and paste. So paste in your C drive. Okay. Now you have basically see the Kafka folder is basically created inside your C drive. Okay. Click on this C drive. Okay. This is bin. So inside bin, this is a SH file for Mac OS. If you are using Windows, you will have the bat file. Okay, which basically work for the Windows. Okay. Inside we have Zookeeper server. Okay, for running a Kafka, for running an application, running a project, first you have to start the Kafka. Okay, start the Zookeeper. Okay, so now we will basically what we will do, we will start the Zookeeper. Okay, for running the Kafka. Here you can basically type CMD. That is a command prompt will be basically open here. Now in command prompt, you can write the command for starting the zookeeper. Okay. Currently we are in this path. Now inside bin we have a inside bin windows. In the inside windows we have a zookeeper server. Okay, zookeeper server dot start dot. It is a bad file. Okay, this is basically a bad file. This file basically we do and configure. So what is the command? Let me show you. Okay, the command will be bin backslash windows. Inside windows we have a zookeeper zookeeper the server dot start dot bat file. Okay, we have inside bin folder we have a windows Inside Windows, we have a zookeeper KEEPR dot server dot start dot back. Okay. Then we can do dot backslash config for configuration, starting the configuration backslash zookeeper dot property zoo dot. So for when you are writing this command, you should be make sure that all the wording spellings are correct, because when I was also writing this command, the spelling, the wording should be correct, because you will get the error. Okay, hit enter. When I have hit the enter, basically it will start the zookeeper. It will take few seconds or few minutes for starting the zookeeper. Okay. Now wait for the few seconds. It will okay. Now see again the error. Code 2 is zookeeper is still util service. Okay. This way the errors we are getting. Okay. Now no problem. Now we are here inside here. Okay. CMD command prompt. Okay. I have saved the command. I have saved the command in the. I have saved the command somewhere so that spelling mistake will not happen again and again. CMD. Okay, let me try it again. Bin slash WINDO Windows slash zookeeper zookeeper dash server server dash that. Okay, server start dot that. Okay. Then dot slash config. Okay, slash zookeeper slash pro here properties. Enter. If not, no problem. I will just copy paste some mistake. This is the command bin windows zookeeper server start bad dot config dot zookeeper. Okay, this is the file. I will copy this and just paste enter. Okay, so now it has been started. Okay, so you will also taking care the command which you are writing should be correct. Okay, now the our zookeeper has been started. Now after zookeeper has been started, what we will do? We will basically again create an start and command from create a new command from CMD. Inside here, you will basically now start the Kafka server. Okay, now we have to start the Kafka server. For Kafka server, will slash Windows slash Kafka the server dash start dash bad dot slash config slash server dot properties. Then we have to start the server. Okay, now Kafka server is also being started. Okay, so now we have started zookeeper and started the Kafka server. Okay, now again go here, write CMD. Okay, third time again. Now we have to create the topic. Okay, for for creating a topic we have a command. I have copy paste here. I will also share this file. Okay, so this is the command for creating a Kafka topic. Bin Windows Kafka topic bat dash dash create. Okay, then topic, then this is a topic name. Okay, that is a bootstrap file will load the all the bootstrap which is basically necessary for loading creating a topic. Then localhost The Kafka is basically running in port number 9092, and in this is partition. If you do not define partition, it will automatically take a default partition one. Okay, you can create any number of partition, partition one, partition two, partition three. Okay, so this is the basic. So this I will basically copy paste the this copy paste for creating a enter. Now, okay, it has been already been created. Now, what I will do, I will just change the name to test topic to test topic one and just enter, enter. Because okay, now you can see created the test topic one. Okay, after created the test topic one, you can what you, you can here. Okay, using this command, we have created the topic. Okay, that is test topic one. Now we can send the message with the help of the producer. Okay, so now what is command? We will basically write the command for the producer, which is basically start the producer and it will send the message, and then we will create a one more command for the consumer, and they will basically consume the message. So here I will come here again, write cmd. Okay, here. So this is basically I will convert this with the help of the command. It will work as a consumer, and this here I will write the command for the producer, and then I will send the message here. So there is a command bin slash windows, okay, windows slash Kafka dash console dash producer, because with the help of producer will basically produce the method producer dash broker. There will be a broker dash list. Why we are using list? Because there will be a many topics. Okay, so you can with the help of this you can choose the topic. Then local host colon 9092 dash dash topic, then topic name is test dash topic one, enter. Okay, now our producer has been successfully running. Now I can what. Go to this is a producer service. Okay, this is a consumer. So here basically I will receive the message. So I will write a one command. So this command prompt will work as a consumer, and it will basically receive the message. Here I will write the command bin backslash windows backslash Kafka dash console dash consumer consumer. It will basically work as a consumer, and it will receive the it. Small mistake basically. Consumer does bad, then does that boot bootstrap dash server server, then local host colon 9092 topic equal to topic name is test dash topic one. Then we have to write from beginning. Okay, from beginning. When we start from beginning, otherwise you may get the error. Okay, we beginning enter. Okay, again some spelling mistake I have done. So just copy paste. I am copy pasting the URL. Copy and paste. Enter. Okay. Now currently no message. It is basically showing this message. Basically, this message is the previous old version of the message which I have earlier created. Okay. Now the new message I will show you. Yeah. I will write hello students enter. Okay. Let me sort and like now the we are getting receiving the message. Now we will write here what is your name? Enter. Okay. What is enter? So you can see in this producer, as we are writing the message, in this consumer, we are receiving the message. Okay. The topic here you can see the topic name is test topic one. Okay. And test topic one. So keep in mind the topic name should be same because in a project there can be many topics. Okay. So which topic you are sending the message? So topic name should be same. Then write something message, some message enter. Okay. So you will basically this is producer producing the message and our consumer is receiving the message. Okay. So that is fine. Now what I will do, so we have seen how we have basically installed the Kafka. Now we have started make a communication between the two services, that is the product service and consumer service with the help of the Kafka. Now we will basically create one project here in our IDE and we will run the application. Okay. So, so let me close this all. We go to a files. In files, go to a new. Okay. Now go to the Spring Starter product. Okay. Now write the product name here. Like I want to create a product that is a Kafka product, which will basically create the message. And here you can write product product. And here also product. Okay. Then maybe this all then next. Then we have to import Springware and Kafka. 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 Spring for Apache Kafka. This you have to import and just finish. Okay. After finishing, the project is being started downloading. Okay. It will take a few seconds. So Kafka product has been started. Okay. This is application dot properties. This is form.xml. Now we will create a Kafka product. Then after we will create a Kafka consumer. Undo. And you go to Spring Starter project. Then Kafka project. Then Kafka CONSUMP consumer prod. Then product not here, not product, not consumer, CONSUMP consumer. And here also I will change CONSUMP consumer. Then next. Then what I want is Spring Vent I want and I want Spring for Apache Kafka I want. Okay. Then just finish. The project can be started 80%, 60%. Just wait for 1 minute and project all the dependencies will be downloaded. Okay. Okay. I think it has been downloaded. So this one, this one. Okay. Kafka product. Okay. So now first we will start with working with the Kafka product. Okay. So inside Kafka product, first come to the application the property. Inside the application the property, we have to write some property files. Okay. Like you have to write Spring Kafka server, like Spring dot Kafka dot server bootstrap dot server bootstrap dot server equal to local host colon 9092. Okay, because a Kafka run upon the localhost 9092. This property you have to pass. Then afterward you have to write a serialization property for serializing the key value. Okay, for that you have to write string dot Kafka dot protect key spring dot Kafka dot produc product dot key dash ser key serializer equal to org dot apache dot kafka dot common. Let me copy paste this thing for like this is a Kafka producer. Okay, this is a resource dot property. This is the application. So this thing we have to copy paste. Okay, this is Kafka producer key serializer. Okay, for serialization and Kafka producer serialization for the key and serialization for the value. Just we have to copy paste this line. Okay, copy paste. Okay, so that we can minimize our time and paste. Okay, this thing in time. Now good, your application property is done. Okay, now after application the property is done. We are working on Kafka protocol. This okay. Now we have to create a service layer. The service layer we will basically use the Kafka template, which will basically pass the string. Okay, the key value here. Okay, now we will basically create a one. Not here. We will create a one class here. KAFK Kafka. Kafka producer. Okay, Kafka producer. Here we will annotate add at the rate service because it will work as a service layer. Okay. Now here we will basically use the Kafka template. Here in Kafka template we will pass the key value here. We will basically set the message. Okay, so key will be a string and message will also be string. So we will create a private final KAFK Kafka template. Okay, then generics string and message should also be a string. Okay, generics. Then KAF Kafka template. The template should be capital service. Just 1 minute, it is got stuck again. Then constructor public KAF of product. Cannot Kafka properly ROT producer. Then that's the template generics string, comma string. We are creating a constructor. This is a way of earlier we are creating the object with the help of atomic auto wire. We can creating object. Now we with the help of constructor we are creating the object here. Okay, this dot Kafka template equal to uh, template. Okay. This Kafka template. Okay. Change to Kafka template. Okay. Now we have created the object with the help of the constructor. Now we will create a one method which will basically send the message. Okay. Void method public void send message which will basically send the message. The message should be in a string format and message. Okay. Then you will basically Kafka template dot send. KAF Kafka template dot send. You can see send message, click send message, and what you will pass the topic name TOPIC topic dash no test dash topic is just topic name. This is a topic name test that topic, and what I will pass message. Okay, this is a simple message which is passing the message which is in the string format, and this is the topic name. Okay, and this is the message. And here also you can create the object with the help of auto wire. Okay, here we are created with the help of constructor, and earlier we are creating the object with the help of at the rate auto wired and private KAFK Kafka template, generics, and string inside generic string, and then object in this way. Okay, this is a one way of creating the object, and this is the another way of creating the object with the help of constructor. Okay, now we have uh, we are under Kafka. This is consumer. This is okay. This is now what we will create a controller layer, which will basically call this service layer. Okay, and create a one API, REST API, go to a class. Okay. Now create a Kafka controller, AF Kafka, CONTRO Kafka controller. Case should be capital Kafka. Finish. It will be a basically a REST controller at the road. RE REST. RO REST controller. Okay. And request mapping. RE request mapping, and this is basically slash Kafka. Okay. Now what? we will have to create the object of this producer. So you can create an object in this time we will use uh, auto a auto driver a. First I have to save this. Save. This is the class name. Copy, paste here, and object auto be set. Okay. Auto then controller, then request mapping. Okay. Now next. Next, we will create one endpoint that is a API, which will basically, with the help of that API, we will basically send the message. Okay, and that message will be received by our consumer. So we will, for sending message, post mapping. Okay, post mapping. Sorry, mapping M should be kept. And again, mapping, and I will what basically in the point as a send, and we will create a one method which is public response. Response, not yes, respon, yes, response entity, entity, then pass a string because we have a string. The message should be in a string. Then send message is the method name. We will request at the rate request forum, request forum, where we will pass a string message because we are sending the message here, curly braces, uh, this way. And then product, this is in this Kafka product, we have created a one method called a send message. So object product, producer, object is producer dot send message, and we are sending what message. Okay, simple. Now, this. After that, we will what? This is a string type, so we have to return what we will return ret. Sorry, retu return what response entity, ston response entity dot okay, and we have to pass the mess. So inside this message send. Okay, we have sent the message, and then afterward you can print the message. I mean, afterwards print the message. Okay, request forum, change to the request forum. Okay, post mapping, import post mapping, import post mapping. Okay, save. So we have created a Kafka prod- product, yeah, producer. Now Kafka consumer. Okay, in Kafka consumer, again we have to simply create a one service layer which will basically consume the message. Okay, so in Kafka consumer, again we have to go to your application.property file. Here, same thing. I have to import like server.port. I will change server dot port first. I will change server dot port as server dot port to 8082. Okay, port to 8082. Okay. Similarly, we will basically create a group ID because in here we will create a service layer. We will pass the topic name and group ID. Okay. So we have to create group ID. Okay. Then we will use offset, serialization and deserialization. Okay. So these four property we have to pass. So basically what will happen, I will copy paste the property from other here. Okay, this basically what we have to create, we have created a server dot, basically it will run on another server because both the two applications cannot run on the same server. So this server we have changed this local host running in 1992 here in group ID. Okay, where different you have consumer service. So every consumer service basically you can link to a different group ID. Okay, in one group there can be any number of consumer. Then you will basically use serialization, deserialization for the key value pair. And offset is basically every message have a unique ID that is basically known as offset. So just copy pasting these all properties, copy paste, and we will paste in our consumer. Okay, this and this I will remove. Now we'll basically go to our main here. We will basically take one service. This service let basically what will receive the message with the topic name which we have passed. We create a one class. It is a Kafka consumer. K should be capital Kafka. Now just finish. Okay. Now this is a basically a service layer which is here we are service layer. Okay. Now for listening the message, we have one thing called a Kafka listener, which basically help us to listening the message. And inside the Kafka listener, we have to pass the topic name and group ID name. Okay. So at the rate KAF Kafka listener, listener, we have to pass topic TOPI topic. The topic name which we have, sorry, we have given is test topic. TES test dash TOPIC test topic. And group we have just added this consumer in the group. This is the group name. Okay, so just pass the group name here. GROUP group ID equal to underscore ID. Okay, simple service import. Okay, now create a one method that is a public void consume, that is CONS consume, but we basically consume the message is like a string, message is basically a string yes should be capital. Okay, and we will basically print the message system dot out dot print what receive message means receive message space column, then you can plus, you can print the message. Okay. Kafka listener we have to import, go to this import Kafka listener topic TOPICS basically topics and control plus C. Okay. So now we have created the two application. One is a product service, which is basically creating the product. Then we have a Kafka consumer, which is consuming. Okay. So now we will go to Kafka product. This one. Kafka product controller. This is the URL. With the help of this URL, we basically send the message. Then we have a Kafka service layer, which basically consume the message with the topic name which we have created. Okay, this topic name. Okay, this topic name should be same. So now for running your application, you have to start the zookeeper and start the server. So here our zookeeper is already started, server is already running. Okay, now what? Go to your product services start your go run your product services. Now it has been started running, and I will basically put downward. Okay. And now go to your consumer, run second application, and it has been started. Okay. Now in consumer, basically we will receive the message. Okay. Now go to a postman. Here we see this is a Kafka slash send, then question mark message, and we will send the message. It is basically running in 1992. Okay. So we have a post. This is the URL. Localhost 8080 Kafka slash send question mark message, and you can type the message here. Okay. Like hello world, and just send here. So see, message has been sent hello world. So in console, you can see hello world. So in this way, we are communicating with the help of Kafka with the help of producer and consumer. Okay. Similarly, way you can what you can do. This is a Kafka producer here. This is a Kafka producer class. Okay. This is a here, and in Kafka producer we have okay. This is a Kafka listener. So basically, what you can do, you can create more than one topics. Okay, you can create more than one topic. You can create more than one group. Okay, and send the message to one topic. Send the message to another topic. Okay, then you can create more than one consumer. The consumer is consuming the message according to the group. Okay, so that's thing basically using a big application. This is all for today. Okay, we have completed the microservices. Okay. Now, from next session, we will basically cover the coding interview problems, which are basically asked in our real-time interview. Okay, from 1 to 5 years experience. Okay, thank you. Now, see you in the next session. Bye bye.